Well, howdy, howdy, howdy. Boys and girls and livestock, this is the TEX radio show. We're coming to you from deep in the heart of San Antonio, Texas today, and we're going to get this show kicked off right out of chute number 1 with a brand new one from James Land, like Conway Twitty.
Oh, darling, we've been dancing around this long enough. We're both starving for that old-fashioned real kind of love. You've been kicked down and stepped on and been done so wrong. I've been waiting to save you for way too damn long. Now I find myself lost in this feeling with you. I'll be the shoulder you won't have to cry on. I'll be the rock you can lean and rely on. I'll stand beside you like Waylon done Willie and lay you down like Conway Twitty. You know, darling, this ain't only make-believe. The fire we started is burning up inside of me. You're all dressed up and made up in tight-fitting jeans. I can only imagine how it's gonna be. Gonna give you a million sweet kisses before I'm through. I know we've never been this far before, but I'll be everything you need and more. I wanna get to the real nitty-gritty and lay it down like Conway Twitty. I know we've never been this far before, but I'll be everything you need and more. I wanna get to the real nitty-gritty and lay it down like Conway Twitty. I'll be the shoulder you won't have to cry on. I'll be the rock you can lean and rely on. I'll stand beside you like Waylon done Willie and lay it down like Conway Twitty. Boom, 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 I wanna lay you down. Boom, 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 I wanna lay you down.
You can hear Texas from here on the TEX radio show.
I said, hey girl, I heard that you're moving on to the right side of town where you belong. Baby, 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 I can't sit around waiting for this right mood to undo its wrong. Like that cold drink of water in the summertime. Cold beer of loving after a hard day at work. I said, give me a sign and let me know you're ready to win it. You can tell me your secret, baby, yeah, you know I can keep it. 'Cause when the sun goes down and you're around, it's you and me, honey, on the wrong side of town. To wake up in the morning and feel your touch. Turn off the telephone, act like we're not on. You can go if you want to, but I hope you don't leave me alone in this empty space. Like that fine glass of wine in the evening time. Cold margarita in the summertime. I said, give me a sign and let me know you're ready to win you give me a sign and let me know you're ready to win it. Well, you can tell me your secret, baby, yeah, you know I can keep it. 'Cause when the sun goes down and you're around, it's you and me, honey, on the wrong side of town. Wrong side of town. Wrong side of town. Wrong side of town.
There's the latest from Will Carter. Got himself a top 50 single, moving up the Texas charts. Send that out to my old buddy David Gilligan, working that record. Here's that East Texas boy, Ed Burleson. This is an old Clay Blaker song. Honky Tonk Hard on the CD Tex Radio Show.
Honky tonk hard and a hillbilly soul gets me in trouble everywhere I go. Winding me up, running me around, drunk and crazy, and I'm all over town. It ain't my fault, all the things I do. Something inside keeps telling me to. Can't ease up or take it slow in my honky tonk heart and my hillbilly soul. Some of my first memories were in a dance hall on my daddy's lap, listening to the band. I can still remember the songs they played there. Cold, cold, hard, hey, good looking and a honky tonk man. I got a honky tonk heart and a hillbilly soul, gets me in trouble everywhere I go. Winding me up and running me around, drunk and crazy, and I'm all over town. It ain't my fault, all the things I do. Something inside keeps telling me to. Can't ease up or take it slow in my honky tonk heart and my hillbilly soul. Well, I was born to be my daddy's son, and it's in my red blood to be a son of a gun. All the ladies try, but I can't be tamed. I'm true to myself, 'cause what's on the inside's never gonna change. I got a honky tonk heart and a hillbilly soul, gets me in trouble everywhere I go. Winding me up, running me around, drunk and crazy, and I'm all over town. It ain't my fault, all the things I do. Something inside keeps telling me to. Can't ease up or take it slow in my honky tonk heart and my hillbilly soul. Can't ease up or take it slow in my honky tonk heart and my hillbilly soul.
Ed Burleson, Honky Tonk Heart. We're going to go back a few years, in fact, a lot of years. This is Don Williams. He had a big hit on this record. He's from East Texas, over there around Longview. He had a big hit on Tulsa Time, right here on the CD Tex Radio Show.
I left Oklahoma, driving in a Pontiac, just about to lose my mind. I was going to Arizona, maybe on to California, where the people all live so fine. My baby said I was crazy, my mama called me lazy. I was gonna show them all this time. living on Tulsa time, living on Tulsa time. Well, you know I've been through it when I set my watch back to it, living on Tulsa time. Wishing I was doing good, talking on the telephone line. But they don't need me in the movies, and nobody sings my songs. Guess I'm just a wasting time. Well, then I got to thinking, man, I'm really sinking, and I really had a flash this time. I had no business leaving, and nobody would be grieving if I went on back to Tulsa time. Living on Tulsa time, living on Tulsa time. Gonna set my watch back to it, 'cause you know I've been through it, living on Tulsa time, living on Tulsa time, living on Tulsa time. Gonna set my watch back to it, 'cause you know I've been through it, living on Tulsa time.
Don Williams, you know, he was part of the Poco Seco Singers back in the late 60s, and he struck out on his own. Got big. Good job there, the late Don Williams. We'll be right back.
Okay, lunch is over. Now back to work. Hiya, Mr. Flintstone.
Greetings, Rocky, my boy. Pack of Winston's, please.
Oh, you like them Winston cigarettes, huh, Mr. Flintstone?
But of course, they really got something.
You bet your life. Folks who really enjoy smoking know it's what's up front that counts, and that's where Winston steps out ahead of the crowd with their exclusive filter blend. Choice golden tobaccos, specially selected and specially processed for filter smoking.
Hold it.
What you mean?
What are you pitching Winston's at me for? You know I never smoke nothing else.
Just practicing, Mr. Flintstone. Everybody knows that.
Winston tastes good, like cigarette should.
Yeah.
See you soon, Rocky.
You are tuned in to the CD Tex Radio Show. I'm Bill Green. Here's the latest from that boy down there around Kingsville, Texas. His name is Robert Ray. Got him a new single moving up the Texas charts. Country on the Radio on the CD Tex Radio Show.
Ever wonder why country songs say the same old thing, like a broken record skipping down on Main? Pretty girls, pickups, and cut-off jeans, you know what I mean. Dirt roads, cornrows, and homemade wine, juke joints jumping on the county line. Heard him sing about it a million times, but I don't mind, as long as there's a small town and a Saturday night. Blue jean babies in the full moonlight. Tip back your Dixie, howl at the stars. Every time you hear that slide guitar, and your baby's on the tailgate, and you're stealing those kisses to a little George Strait. That's how we rock and that's how we roll, as long as there's country on the radio. gonna be a party out in the pines. Always gonna be a shot up highway sign, a paper sack full of beer and a jar of shine from time to time. There's always gonna be people trying to run us down, saying we ain't got nothing on a big town. I bet they'd come around if they came on down. As long as there's a small town and a Saturday night, blue jean babies in the full moonlight, tip back your Dixie, howl at the stars. Every time you hear that slide guitar, and your baby's on the tailgate, and you're stealing those kisses to a little George Strait. That's how we rock and that's how we roll, as long as there's country on the radio. There's always gonna be a part of me kicking back in BFE. Yeah, that's how it's always gonna be. As long as there's a small town and a Saturday night, blue jean babies in the full moonlight, tip back your Dixie, howl at the stars. Every time you hear that slide guitar, and your baby's on the tailgate, and you're stealing those kisses to a little George Strait. That's how we rock and that's how we roll, as long as there's country on the radio. Some country on the radio. As long as there's a small town. Saturday nights. Blue jean babies. Yeah, tip back your Dixie, stealing those kisses.
You're listening to the best Texas, country, and red dirt music today on the CD Tex Radio Show.
My dog can't swim and the river's high. The bridge is out and we can't get by. The levee's in for an awful strain. Ain't nothing like a Louisiana rain. My lady lives south of Baton Rouge, but power lines won't let me through. They're laying down where they used to hang. Ain't nothing like a Louisiana rain. Just like the thunder, I'm restless tonight. Thinking about her makes the lightning strike. I know the sun is gonna shine again, and all of this rain will be gone with the wind. Wish I was working on the Delta Queen, then I'd be floating up from New Orleans, straight to her arms where I feel no pain. Ain't nothing like a Louisiana rain, no, no. Just like the thunder, I'm restless tonight. Thinking about her makes the lightning strike. I know the sun is gonna shine again, and all of this rain will be gone with the wind. Ain't nothing like a Louisiana rain, no, no. Lord, it's cold, getting me down.
There's the latest from Sammy Sadler. Looks like he's got him a A good record going there up the Texas charts. That's a brand new one for us this week. I'm going to send that out to my old buddy Greg Austin up in Abilene, Texas. Now here's the latest sophomore single, actually, from Matthew Ryan. San Antonio, Texas boy, and he's got him a good record going here. Buzzing on Your Love.
Summer sun is setting down in San Antonio. Slow dance, fireplace, radio on. My mind is moving at the speed of light, staring in your gold eyes, shining bright. Sugar on the rim, as sweet as your lips. You make a sinner faithful with just one kiss. Hook, line, sinker, you're reeling me in. I'll never find a love like this again. I'm gonna love you, baby, I am. I'm gonna love you, I wanna be your man. Skin on skin, again and again, addicted to your touch. A natural high, buzzing on your love. I've had beer on the beach and Malibu rum, a whiskey in a glass, chilled Patron. They had me spinning, had me feeling good, and left me hurting like I knew they would. Lying next to you is as good as it gets, 100,000 proof with no regrets. Before the morning and the feeling's gone, we'll hide under the covers and tie one on. I'm gonna love you, baby, I am. I'm gonna love you, I wanna be your man. Skin on skin, again and again, addicted to your touch. A natural high, buzzing on your love. My heart starts racing every time I look in your eyes. I'm a hardcore, want you more, couldn't quit you if I tried. Well, I'm gonna love you, baby, I am. I'm gonna love you, I wanna be your man. Skin on skin, again and again, addicted to your touch. A natural high, buzzing on your love. A natural high, buzzing on your love.
Attaboy, Matthew Ryan, Buzzing on Your Love. You know, he's one of the writers on that record, along with Lexi Hazlett and my good buddy Billy O'Rourke. Now we're going to step back a few years. This is my old buddy, the late, great Johnny Bush, ex-boss man. We recorded this back in 2004, and it's also on his latest album, The Absolute Johnny Bush, What Made Milwaukee Famous.
It's late, and she's waiting, and I know I should go home. But every time I start to leave, they play another song. Then someone buys another round, and whenever drinks are free, what made Milwaukee famous has made a loser out of me. Baby begged me not to go so many times before. She said love and happiness can't live behind those swinging doors. Now she's gone and I'm to blame. Too late I finally see what made Milwaukee famous has made a loser out of me. Baby begged me not to go so many times before. She said love and happiness can't live behind those swinging doors. Now she's gone and I'm to blame. Too late I finally see what made Milwaukee famous has made a fool out of me. What made Milwaukee famous has made a loser out of me.
The late, great Johnny Bush. Yeah, that was originally done in 1968 on Stop Records, I believe it was. And had some great players on that record, my goodness. And, of course, we had a few of the same players on the 2004 version. Dickie Overby, one of the great players, one of the originals. Hey, don't y'all go anywhere. We got a lot more great Texas country red dirt music coming up. So if y'all stick around, we're going to be right back after we pay a few bills. We'll be right back.
Howdy, folks. This is the Trail Boss again for that anti-monkey butt powder, men and women. You know, when you've tried all the antiperspirants and deodorants in the world that leave a residue or leave a funky smell under your arms, try anti-monkey butt. It's a powder. You just stick it under your arms, and you can put it on a little Kleenex and do it like those deodorant pads. You can stick them on your arms. Anti-monkey butt keeps you cool and dry, and you never break out in a rash from that underarm pit sweat. So be sure to get it today. That's that anti-monkey butt powder.
Yes, sirree, Bob. You are tuned into the CD Tex Radio Show. Bill Green here with you. We're going to take you back to about 1973. Asleep at the Wheel. Route 66.
If you ever plan to motor west, take my way, the highway that's the best. Get your kicks on Route 66. It winds from Chicago to LA, more than 2,000 miles all the way. Get your kicks on Route 66. Now it goes through St. Louis, Joplin, Missouri. Oklahoma City looks so, so pretty. You'll see Amarillo, Gallup, New Mexico, Flagstaff, Arizona. Don't forget Winona, Kings, Barstow, San Bernardino. Once you get hip to this mindly tip, when you make that California trip, get your kicks on Route 66. St. Louis, Joplin, Missouri. OK City looks soft, pretty, you see. Amarillo, Gallup, New Mexico, Flagstaff, Arizona. Don't forget Winona, Kingman, Barstow, San Bernardino. Once you get hip to this kindly tip, when you make that California trip. Get your kicks on Route 66. Get your kicks on Route 66. Get your on Route 66.
Bop, bop, bop. You know, it sounds like old Floyd Domino on the piano there, doesn't it? Asleep at the wheel, Route 66. Now here's my old buddy from up around Lampasas, Texas, Dale Phillips.
I'm still in love. She's still in Dallas. Is she ever coming back to me? I'm still in love. She's still in Dallas. She's long gone and I'm all alone and sad as I can be. Well, she went to spend a week back home. Said her heart was broken. Said she needed time alone to think about it all. Now a week has come and gone, and still no word's been spoken. She puts her mama on the phone every time I call. And I'm still in love. She's still in Dallas. Is she ever coming back to me? I'm still in love. She's still in Dallas. She's long gone and I'm all alone and sad as I can be. I wonder if I drove on down and told her I was sorry. Would she say she's heard it all 1,000 times before? Well, I wish that I could walk on up and tell her not to worry, but I don't believe her mom would even call her to the door. And I'm still in love. She's still in Dallas. Is she ever coming back to me? I'm still in love. She's still in Dallas. She's long gone and I'm all alone and sad as I can be. Long gone and I'm all alone and sad as I can be.
Dang, Dale, you got your top 30 single there moving up. I like that. She's still in Dallas. That's an old Hal Ketchum song. Still moving up the Texas charts. And of course, here's a big old drink of Texas water right here. George Strait, an old Whitey Schaefer song. All my exes live in Texas. In fact, you know, I saw Whitey Schaefer pitch this song to George at a golf tournament. Ha ha!
All my exes live in Texas, and Texas is a place I dearly love to be. But all my exes live in Texas, and that's why I hang my hat in Tennessee. Rosanna's down in Texarkana, wanted me to push her broom. Sweet Eileen's in Abilene, she forgot I hung the moon. And Allison's in Galveston, somehow lost her sanity. And Dimples who now lives in Temple's got the law looking for me. All my exes live in Texas, and Texas is a place I dearly love to be. But all my exes live in Texas, and that's why I hang my hat in Tennessee. I remember that old Frio River where I learned to swim, but it brings to mind another time where I wore my welcome thin. By transcendental meditation, I go there each night, but I always come back to myself long before daylight. All my exes live in Texas, and Texas is a place I dearly love to be. But all my exes live in Texas, therefore I reside in Tennessee. Some folks think I'm hiding, it's been rumored that I died, but I'm alive and well in Tennessee.
George Strait. Yeah, I told you I saw Whitey Schaefer pitch that song to George. It was at a concert at the Darrell, Royal, and Willie Nelson golf tournament about 1987, 88, right in there. He pitched it to him. He sang it for him on the show, and about a month later, George went in and recorded it. What a story. Here's Corey Morrow from Austin, Texas. This is a good song. Choices.
Choices are made between truth and lies, and there's no question of the choice you've made. I see it in your eyes. Take your time and just be still. Listen to the wind blow through the trees. Feel the rain on the windowsill. It feels right, I can't be wrong. Why did I ever let it go? Why did I let it go so long? I am wild and I am free. Lord, it seems you always wanted that for me. But I'm filled with love to the point I'm springing leaks. I'm making choices, finding a little at a time. The choice was always mine. Time and again, our paths collide. I'm still seeing all the sadness that you haven't left behind. Now it still haunts you, that's clear as hell. With all your demons floating around, you've made a coward of yourself. But that's not me, so I must be gone. I have no time for feeling sorry for you. I'll write it in a song. And I am wild and I am free. And Lord, it seems you always wanted that for me. Well, I'm filled with love to the point I'm springing leaks. I'm making choices, finding a little at a time. night I'm springing leaks. I'm making choices, finding a little at a time. The choice was always mine. Oh, the choice was always mine.
I think that's one of the best songs Corey Morrow ever recorded. Good song there, Corey. Choices. Hey, don't y'all go anywhere. We still got a lot more great Texas country red dirt music coming right up. Stick around.
Hi, partner, Reed.
Hi, fellas.
Roy Rogers.
See, that's a pretty tricky hat, isn't it? Partners, how would you like to surprise your pals like that? Well, you can with my new Roy Rogers Quick Shooter hat. It's by Ideal. And here's how the Quick Shooter hat works. Just press this secret button right here, and a replica of an authentic Western pistol pops out and fires. It's your secret weapon, even when they think you're unarmed. So get Ideal's new Roy Rogers Quick Shooter hat at your favorite store today, and you'll always be ready for anything. Ask for Ideal's new Roy Rogers Quick Shooter hat.
You are tuned in to the CD Tex Radio Show. Bill Green here with you. Here's Krager, Dallas, Texas boy, right out of shoot number 1. Swinging from the chandeliers.
Staring down a greasy taco plate, bowl of menudo on the side, a cup of coffee, wash some aspirin down. It must have been a hell of a ride. Bloodshot sunglasses on, waitress asked if I'm okay. I got something down the front of my shirt, same shirt I wore yesterday. When we were drinking, swinging from the chandeliers, we got hog wild sideways like I ain't been in years. 15 margaritas pounding in my head, but no rest for the weary. Tonight we're right again. Hey, I remember 2 girls kissing, and people passed out on the floor. A deer head floating in the hot tub when the cops kicked in my door. I'm slowly piecing together the loser I have been. I went to bed with an ugly woman, I woke up with a new girlfriend. We were drinking, swinging from the chandeliers. I got hog wild sideways like I ain't been in years. And 15 margaritas pounding in my head, but no rest for the weary. Tonight we're gonna ride again. I hear a voice inside of me as I feel so safe in these peaceful adobe walls, telling me to just stay in instead of raising hell again. Oh, but then my buddies call. Oh man, they're drinking, swinging from the chandeliers. Here we go again, hog wild sideways like I ain't been in years. Mighty shots off senoritas, singing with the band. No rest for the weary. It's time to get ready. Do you want to come with me? Tonight we ride again. Tonight we ride again.
What a showman. Roger Krager, Swinging from the Chandeliers. Now we're going to take you a few years back. Here's a boy from Del Rio, Texas. Radney Foster. Just Call Me Lonesome on the CD Tex Radio Show.
Just call me lonesome, heartbroken and some. 'Cause I ain't got no one since you've been gone. You call me baby, I've got a new name. I don't need my old one. Call me lonesome from now on. You used to call me your one and only, but now you only call me someone you once knew. You were my angel before some stranger stole your heart and stole my world when he stole you. Just call me lonesome, heartbroken and some. 'Cause I ain't got no one since you've been gone. You call me baby, I've got a new name. I don't need my old one. Call me lonesome from now on. I see you with him and fall apart again, remembering when I was the only man you needed. We said forever we'd be together. You came between us, and now forever lies in these airs. So just to call me lonesome, heartbroken and some. 'Cause I ain't got no one since you've been gone. You call me baby, I've got a new name. I don't need my old one. Call me lonesome from now on. I don't need my old one. Call me lonesome from now on.
Radney Foster. Once of the group Foster and Lloyd, boy, they had some hits back in the 80s. They were, I tell you, they were something. Now from Austin, Texas, this is Kelly Willis, the better half of Bruce Robinson.
Don't know a soul that wants to visit the moon. That bruise in the sky, that busted balloon. A big rotten egg trashing up the sky. A red-faced drunk with 100 black eyes. And nobody wants to go. Nobody wants to go to the moon anymore. Nobody wants to ride on that big rocket ship to that stormy oasis, take that turbulent trip. The truck stops abandoned, the cook broke the grill. They kicked out every window, tainted every cheap thrill. And nobody wants to go. Nobody wants to go to the moon anymore. Your mother vacation there on a senior trip. You were just as about time. A smile on her lips and she blew all the money that very first day. that cannonball through the sky, that bucket of bolts to those mansions on high. Why waste a stamp on a postcard from the land of defeat? Why waste a step for mankind when the world's at your feet? And nobody wants to go. Nobody wants to go. Nobody wants to go to the moon anymore.
Kelly Willis. Nobody wants to go to the moon anymore. Yes, sirree, Bob. I tell you what, she's a great singer, great songwriter, great act. Now we're going to take you back to about 1975. He recorded this, had a big hit on it, and he's still getting play all over the world on this thing. Waylon, are you sure old Hank done it this way? I don't think he did.
Lord, it's the same old tune, fiddle and guitar. Where do we take it from here? Rhinestone suits and new shiny cars. It's been the same way for years. We need to change. Somebody told me when I came to Nashville, son, you finally got it made. Old Hank made it here. We're all sure that you will, but I don't think Hank done it this way. No, I don't think Hank done it this way. Look at just so I'll understand. Are you sure Hank done it this way? Did old Hank really do it this way? Thought I've seen the world with a five-piece band, looking at the backside of me, singing my songs and one of his now and then. But I don't think Hank done them this way. No, I don't think Hank done them this way. Take it on.
Waylon, what a story. You know, he even did a little stint doing radio at KLLL in Lubbock, Texas, and a few other places. Hey, don't y'all go anywhere. We got a lot more great Texas country red dirt music coming to you. If you'll stick around, we're going to be right back after a few words.
Mamas, tell all your babies, don't mess with Texas. Don't let them throw cans from them old pickup trucks. Don't let them throw bottles and papers and such. When you travel the Lone Star in your pickup or your old car, don't you dump on these fine Texas roads. She's a pride and a pleasure, she's a national treasure. She deserves some respect, don't you know? Mamas, tell all your babies, don't mess with Texas. Keep your trash off these roads and choose a fine yellow rose. Treat Texas like someone you love.
Sponsored by the Texas Department of Transportation, Mr. Willie Nelson.
You've made it to hour number 2 of the CD Tex Radio Show. Bill Green here with you with all my little old buddies back there in the background. I hear some of that methane going on, don't you? Oh boy. Oh, love that methane. Oh, there's a little tiny methane there. We're going to keep this show going. Shoot number one this set. Here's David Adam Burns, One Honky Tonk Town.
We both agreed to disagree. I packed my bags and gave her back her key. She locked the door and I backed down the drive. Couldn't forgive her, couldn't forget, so I headed down a happy hour to clear my head. But when I turned the corner, I couldn't believe my eyes. 'Cause that's my bar, oh, but that's her car, parked in my favorite spot, out there in the parking lot. There ain't enough room for the two of us to keep hanging around in this roaring honky-tonk town. I'll give her credit where credit's due. She stole my heart and took my jukebox too. Well, I guess there's just some battles you just can't win. Now wait a minute, that's crazy talk. Me giving in just gives her what she wants. If I want a beer, then man, I'm going in. 'Cause that's my bar, oh, but that's her car, parked in my favorite spot, out there in the parking lot. There ain't enough room for the two of us to keep hanging around in this roaring honky-tonk town. That's my bar, oh, but that's her car, parked in my favorite spot, out there in the parking lot. There ain't enough room for the two of us to keep hanging around. If someone's gonna stay, somebody's gotta get out of this morning honky-tonk town. Of this morning honky-tonk town.
The CD Tex Radio Show, made in Texas, USA.
Dallas always was a good man, a kind heart but a rambling soul. She tried so hard to change him, but he always had to go. Chasing the bright lights, the neon highlights he'd found on Music Row. Now she's in Fort Worth, calling Dallas and Tennessee. She said that damned old man will be the death of me. She'd love to hate him, but she can't set him free. She's in Fort Worth, calling Dallas and Tennessee.
Tried so hard to forget him, but his memory comes back again and again. 'Cause Dallas has a way about him. She knew she'd never win, so she went her own way until that one day when Dallas crossed her mind again. She's in Fort Worth, calling Dallas in Tennessee. She said that damned old man will be the death of me. She loves to hate him, but she can't set him free. But she's in Fort Worth, calling Dallas in Tennessee. She's in Fort Worth, calling Dallas in Tennessee. She said that damned old man will be the death of me. She loves to hate him, but she can't set him free. She's in Fort Worth, calling Dallas. She's in Fort Worth, calling Dallas. She's in Fort Worth, calling Dallas in Tennessee.
That's the latest from a West Texas boy. He comes from Midland, Texas. His name is John Hope. Fort Worth calling Dallas. Good job there, John. Now we're going to go back all the way to 1973. My old buddy Johnny Rodriguez from Sabinal, Texas, had a big hit on this record. I think you'll remember it. It's on Mercury Records. Johnny Rodriguez, Riding My Thumb to Mexico, right here on the CD Tex Radio Show.
This old highway seems so lonesome when you're going where you've been, and a lonesome song can make you cry time and time again. If I had listened to a friend of mine 10 years ago today, I'd have a better job than what I got today. But the billboards on the highways and the brake lights on the cars make me jump out on the highway with my bag and my guitar. If she comes or if she goes, it doesn't matter anymore, 'cause I'm riding my thumb to Mexico. Riding my thumb to Mexico. It don't matter when or how I go. I'll ride this thumb till I see her again. So I'm riding my thumb to Mexico. Well, the reason why she left me is not the reason that I'm here. I'm a traveling kind of man, just need a change of atmosphere. If there's any place I haven't been at all, that's where I'll go. So I'm riding my thumb to Mexico. Riding my thumb to Mexico. It don't matter when or how I go. I'll ride this thumb till I see her again. So I'm riding my thumb to Mexico.
Johnny Rodriguez, and I tell you what, he's still singing just as good as ever right now. Riding My Thumb to Mexico. Now here's Jerry Jeff Walker. Charlie Dunn, the late, great Jerry Jeff.
Well, if you're ever in Austin, Texas, and a little run down on your soul, I'm gonna tell you the name of old man to see. I'm gonna tell you right where to go. He's a working in Capital Saddlery. He's sewing in the back of the place. That he's Charlie Dunn, the little frail one, smiling leathery face. Charlie Dunn, he's the one to see. Charlie Dunn, yeah, the boots that are on my feet. It made Charlie real pleased to see me walking with ease. Charlie Dunn, oh yeah, he's the one to see. Well, Charlie's been making boots over there. He said about 50 some odd years. He said once you had a pair of handmaids, boy, you never wear a store-bought pair. Charlie can tell what's wrong with your feet just by feeling them with his hands. And he can take a look at the boots you wear, and he knows a whole lot about the man. Charlie Dunn, he's the one to see. Oh, the lady, Charlie Dunn, the boots that are on my feet. It makes Charlie real pleased to see me walking with ease. Charlie Dunn, he's the one to see. The old buck's up front, counting up his gold. Charles in the back, patching up his soul. We're coming in, smiling at him. They all wonder how's old Charlie been. Buck's making change, but he never ever sees no wine. And he never understood the good thing old Charlie done. Never had his name on that sign. He don't put a mark in the boot. He just hopes you can remember him about the same way he does you. He keeps your measurements in a little book so you can order more boots later on. And I'm writing down old Charlie's size. I'm making him up a song. Charlie Dunn, he's the one to see. Oh yeah, Charlie Dunn, yeah, the boots that are on my feet. It makes Charlie real pleased to see me walking with ease. Charlie Dunn, he's the one to see. The old buck's up front, but he never ever sees no wine. And he never understood the good thing old Charlie Dunn.
The late, great Jerry Jeff Walker and Charlie Dunn. That was from his album in 1972, Jerry Jeff Walker. Yes, sir, Bob. I tell you, they was, yeah. Oh boy. Yeah, let's go, Brandon. Okay. Hey, don't y'all go anywhere. We're gonna be right back.
Folks, two of the most important things in this world is being regular. You know what I mean? Especially when you get a little bit older. Your regularity seems to go right out the window. Well, let me tell you, if you go down to your drugstore and get you a bottle of that Black Draft laxative syrup, I guarantee you'll stay regular. Every 6 to 12 hours, you're going to have a regular bowel movement, whether you like it or not. Get it today. That's Black Draft laxative.
You are tuned in to the CD Tex Radio Show. Bill Green here with you. And this is Kevin Fowler along with the late, great George Jones. Me and the boys.
My best friend Bud, you know he's the king. He makes me do some stupid things when he's around. Oh, anything goes.
Jose's gonna be there tonight. He'll either get me in a fight or up on the bar singing in Espanol.
Yeah, tonight it's just me and the boys. I'll be kicking back with Jim and Jack and Johnny Walker, red and black.
They never seem to let me down. They're always good for one more round. Tonight, it's just me and the boys.
George Dickel, he's a good old boy, but he's the reason I'm unemployed. When I hang with him, oh, I'd always punch in late.
Now Captain Morgan, he's an ornery guy. He ran off with my second wife. God bless that man, I thank him every day. it's just me and the boys. I'll be kicking back with Jim and Jack, Johnny Walker, red and black.
They never seem to let me down. They're always good for one more round.
Tonight it's just me and the boys.
It's just me and the boys. I'll be kicking back with Jim and Jack,
Johnny Walker, red and black.
They never seem to let me down.
They're always good for one more round.
Tonight it's just me and the boys.
Tonight it's just me and the.
Tonight it's just me and the.
Tonight it's just me and the boys.
You're listening to the home of the best Texas country and red dirt music on the CD Tex Radio Show.
Last night I was thinking, watching that sun sinking, distant church bells ringing. Lord, I'll miss this place. Waking up before the break of dawn, feed the horses, throw a saddle on. Hearing mama yelling, don't belong. I held freedom in those reins. There's gonna come a day when I pack my stuff into my dad's old truck, and I watch them watch me leave. And I know I'll cry when I wake up. I don't know where this road might lead, and I promise that I'll find my way back home if I ever leave San Antonio. Part of me is excited, I don't wanna fight it, but my heart's divided. Guess that's growing up. College applications, high expectations, all of life's temptations. God, I'll need your love before I
That's the latest from Laura Leonard. Makes her home up there, up in the hill country of Texas, San Antonio. Good job, Laura. Now here's 1100 Springs from up there around Dallas, Texas. I like this song. It's fun. Texas Afternoon on the CD Tex Radio Show.
Been working at this place so long it's changed your face. These long days have chased away your smile. Why don't you throw your apron down? Come with me, we'll paint the town. Anyways, taking orders never was your style. It's been more than a year or two since we both got out of school. Why we hung around this town is a mystery. But if you just crawl inside, let me take you for a ride. We can talk about the way things used to be. Nothing else to do on a Texas afternoon but let the radio play and we can keep each other cool. While the dashboard plays a slow, sweet tune, we know we've got to get back soon, but at least we have this Texas afternoon. Seen better days, but it's still running anyways. Do you remember how it got you going way back then? You were always a sight to see, top down in the wind in the passenger seat. Lord, it feels so good to see you sitting there again. Nothing else to do on a Texas afternoon but let the radio play and we can keep each other cool. While the dashboard plays a slow, sweet tune, we know we've got to get back soon, but at least we have this Texas afternoon. Yeah, you and me on this Texas afternoon.
1100 Springs, Texas afternoon. Now we're going to take you back to 2005, one of Miranda Lambert's very first big hits, Kerosene, on the CD Tex Radio Show.
Nothing else to do, I guess. Dusty roads ain't made for walking, spinning tires ain't made for stopping. I'm giving up on love, 'cause love's giving up on me. Well, I gave it everything I had, and everything I got was bad. Life ain't hard, but it's too long, living like some country song. Trade truth in for a lie, cheating really ain't a crime. I'm giving up on love, 'cause love's giving up on
Miranda Lambert. And by golly, hey, we got Elwood on the phone. Elwood, what you got there, buddy?
Hey, man, Elwood, P. Second down here in Ballarat, Texas. Hey, Polly Usher and I were visiting here at the kitchen table this morning, and she came up with a pretty good idea. We need to call old Putin up over there, and we need to trade Nancy Pelosi for that Brittany Griner girl that's in prison over there. I think that'd be a better deal than what they're talking about. See you later, buddy.
See you later, Elwood. Hey, we'll be right back.
Howdy, folks. This is the Trail Boss. And you cowboys and cowgirls, when you've been out there working in the hot or the cold, you've been riding, you've been in the saddle all day, and you start getting chapped. And I mean your face and your hands, especially your face and your lips. Let me tell you something. You go to the feed store and get you a jar of Udder Balm. That's Udder Balm. It's not only used for your livestock on their teats and things, but you can use it on your face. Udder Balm is a gentle lanolin formula that was designed to keep the chapped and the chafing down on your cows before you milk them and so forth, but it does wonders for your face. So remember, when your face is chapped, your lips are chapped, grab you a jar of Udder Balm, put a little in your palm of your hand, rub it on your face, and ladies, you'd be surprised. It works wonders. Men, it's for you too. It's Udder Balm, and it's utterly wonderful. Get it today at your local feed store.
Yes, sirree, Bob, you are tuned into the CD Tex Radio Show. And once again, the pride of Magnolia, Texas, here's Jesse Robb Jr., Working Man's Woman on the CD Tex Radio Show.
I can't give you big old diamond rings, fancy cars, or mansions on a hill. I can't promise you a life with me, be some dream suburban fairy tale. If there's one thing you can count on, girl, it's that these calloused hands will hold you close. A blue-collar boy like me sure knows when he looks up and finds a heart of gold. You look at me with angel eyes, it's hard to believe someone like you would settle for a country boy like me. Girl, the whole town knows that you could have your pick of anyone you wanted. It wouldn't mean the world to me if you would be this working man's woman. Last time I wore a suit and tie, somebody died. I felt like I did myself. 'Cause it ain't mean unless it's boots and jeans, knee deep in dirt and work giving her hell. When we step into a restaurant, everybody stops and stares at us. I feel like some guy that walked into a bank and just stole $1 million bucks. You look at me with angel eyes, it's hard to believe someone like you would settle for a country boy like me. Girl, the whole town knows that you could have your pick of anyone you wanted. It wouldn't mean the world to me if you would be this working man's woman.
boy, Jesse Robb Jr. Pretty good cowboy out here, too. Now we're going to go back to about 1965. I love this song, Politically Incorrectness and All. This is Charlie Walker. Listen to this.
My friend, he fixed me up with a girl he said he knew. He guaranteed we'd get along just fine. And when I went to pick her up, I found out what he meant. He knew that strange and weary things were a hobby of mine. And I wouldn't take her to a dog fight or any other place I've ever been. No, I wouldn't take her to a dog fight, not even if she had a chance to win. Curiosity, they say, kill the cat, and I've been the curious sort all of my life. I hung around convinced she didn't really look that bad. She got me drunk, and when I woke up I had a wife. And I wouldn't take her to a dog fight or any other place I've ever been. No, I wouldn't take her to a dog fight, not even if she had a chance to win. And now the years have passed, and our daughter's in her teens. Her boyfriend comes and hangs around the place. He never takes her anywhere, I don't dare ask him why, 'cause she's the spitting image of her mama in the face. And I wouldn't take her to a dog fight or any other place I've ever been. No, I wouldn't take her to a dog fight, not even if she had a chance to win. I wouldn't take her to a dog fight or any other place I've ever been. No, I wouldn't take her to a dog fight, not even if she had a chance to win. Not even if she had a chance to win.
Charlie Walker, I wouldn't take her to a dogfight. I just love that song. I grew up listening to that on a 4-track tape, believe me or not, 4-track, and then the 8-track came along. I wouldn't take her to a dogfight. I love political incorrectness. I just love it. Now here's Jake Bush. He's got him a top 10 record here, Tractor Town, on the CD-Tex Radio Show.
Started turning your way with your walk a little lighter, talk a little brighter than the regulars round here. You stand out here like a Cadillac in a tractor town, Stetson hat in a city crowd, a neon sign when the sun goes down. Baby, your heart and miss came out of nowhere like a record from a little pond, just corn in a country song, something most folks wait forever, won't ever see come around, like a Cadillac in a tractor town. Are you visiting or lost, girl? I got no and brought you, never been through that door. I've only seen you before in the back of my mind when I'm planning my life. Those dreams only come true once in a blue moon, like a Cadillac in a tractor town, Stetson hat in a city crowd, a neon sign when the sun goes down. Baby, your heart and miss came out of nowhere like a record catch from a little pond, just corn in a country song, something most folks wait forever, won't ever see come around, like a Cadillac
like a Cadillac in a tractor town, Stetson hat in a city crowd, neon sign when the sun goes down. Baby, your heart and this came out of nowhere like a record catch from a little pond, a jazz chord in a country song, something most folks wait forever, won't ever see come around, like a Cadillac in a tractor town.
Jake Bush, Tractor Town. I'm going to send that out to my old buddy up there in North Texas, Dylan Steen. Dylan, you're doing a doggone good job on that record. Keep it up, buddy. I think you're going to have another #1 on Jake. Now then, we're going to take you back to about 1995 or so. The Texas Tornadoes, an old Charlie Pride hit. Is anybody going to San Antone on the CD Tex radio show? Yes, sirree, Bob.
Well, the rain a dripping off the brim of my hat. It sure looks cold today. Here I am walking down 66. Wish she hadn't done me this way. Sleeping under a table in a roadside park. A man to wake up dead. But it sure seemed warmer than it did sleeping in your water bed. Is anybody going to San Antone or Phoenix, Arizona? Any place is alright as long as I forget I've never known her. Anybody going to San Antone or Phoenix, Arizona? Any place is alright as long as I forget I've never known her. Well, Leander goes a truck with the U.S. mail for people writing letters back home. Well, tomorrow she'll probably want me back, but I'll be just as gone. Is anybody going to San Antone or Phoenix, Arizona? Any place is alright as long as I forget I've never known her. Anybody going to San Antone or Phoenix, Arizona? Any place is alright as long as I forget I've never known her.
The Texas Tornadoes, Doug Somm, Augie Myers, Flaco Jimenez. Man, what a crew. I'd like to be a fly on the wall. You know, to normal people, if it looks like a duck and walks like a duck and quacks like a duck, it's probably a duck. But you know, there are some out there that these days that actually think it's a penguin. Yep, did you know that? That's right. Hey, don't y'all go anywhere. We still got a lot more great Texas country red dirt music coming right up.
The Skelly Oil Company, you know, was the originator of tailor-made gasoline. And tonight, I'm going to tell you something I just found out about mittens. Yeah, that's right, mittens. You know, the 3 little kittens lost their mittens, those things. Well, now, what I found out about mittens is this. You see, we have different kinds of mittens for different parts of the country and for different kinds of weather. Way up in northern Minnesota and Wisconsin, they put on 2 pairs of woolen mittens and a pair of leather ones besides sometimes. Not quite so far north, around, Iowa and Illinois, for instance, a single pair of mittens will do if they're good and heavy. And further south, a pair of good fleece-lined gloves will keep the frost out of your fingertips. And way down south, of course, well, gloves are just something to dress up in or work with. And mittens, well, they hardly know what mittens are for. Well, now, and here's the point of the whole story. Think of this. Wouldn't it be silly if all these folks that wear all these different kinds of gloves and mittens, wouldn't it be silly if they all tried to use the same kind of gasoline in their cars? Why, of course it would. They need different kinds of gasoline just as much as they need different kinds of mittens. They need gasoline that's tailor-made to fit their weather. Isn't that right? So look, when you're out driving, watch for the big red, white, and blue sign that marks every Skelly service station, because that's where you can get Skelly tailor-made gasoline. You see, Skelly tailor-made gasoline is weather right because it's tailor-made to fit the weather in each part of the country where it's sold. It's weather right for your car wherever you buy it. So remember what I told you about mittens. Wear mittens that are made for your kind of weather and use gasoline that's weather right, too. That's Skelly tailor-made gasoline, good old Skelly Aeromax. Tell Dad to try a tank full tomorrow. Now, here's something your dad should hear about. Skelly gasoline is tailor-made for quick starting in your weather. It's weather right for your car. So it not only helps you start faster, it gives you faster pickup, too. If you want your car to pull out in front of traffic, if you want your family car to be the first to get away when it starts at a traffic light, you just ask Dad to try Skelly tailor-made gasoline. And once he tries it, he'll say it's a grand gasoline. And I'll bet he uses it from then on. And boy, oh boy, will you be proud of the way your family car starts and the way it steps out ahead of the rest on the road. Yes, sir. For fast starts and real pickup, tell Dad to try Skelly tailor-made Aeromax gasoline tonight.
This is the CD Tex Radio Show. I'm Bill Green. And here's the latest from James Robert Webb. Looks like he's got him a top 10 single here in the Texas charts. Lovesick Drifting Cowboy.
I'm a lovesick drifting cowboy on a highway riding nowhere. If I reach my destination, there'll be heartache when I get there. Try, but there ain't no way I'm gonna leave this world alive. So mama, dry your eyes. Don't bother laying flowers if I die. To hell with being careful, I've been running with the devil. I'll keep living like a rebel till this road runs out. Yeah, like a dust cloud on a dirt road. Where I go, trouble follows. Till they hang me from the gallows, I ain't ever gonna settle down. 'Cause I'm a lovesick drifting cowboy on a highway leading nowhere. If I reach my destination, there'll be heartache when I get there. I'm a lovesick drifting cowboy
James Robert Webb. Howdy boy, James Robert Webb. Lovesick Drifting Cowboy. You got you a good one there. Now we're going to go up north of the Red River. That's Oklahoma, for y'all that don't know where the Red River is. It separates Oklahoma and Texas. This is Ragland, Better Off to Be Lonely on the CD Tex Radio Show.
Can we talk without screaming? Well, baby, those are fighting words. I'll fix my tone when you fix your attitude. Right now, if you kiss my mouth, I bet you'll be thinking about all the other things you gotta do. You say you love me, but you never show love. Say you want me, but I'm always too much. So it shouldn't be surprising that I've started believing that it's better to be lonely. Yeah, it's better to be lonely. Yeah, it's better to be lonely than to feel alone when you're with me. No more conversations where you're not even listening, just talking to hear yourself speak. No more of your opinions about a situation you ain't never been in, and opinions about me. You say you love me, but you never show love. Say you want me, but I'm always too much. So it shouldn't be surprising that I started believing that it's better to be lonely. Yeah, it's better to be lonely. Yeah, it's better to be lonely than to feel alone when you're with me. Wish I had your attention, wish I wasn't competing with the way it feels to know your love. Hey, it's better to be lonely. Yeah, it's better to be lonely. Yeah, it's better to be lonely than to feel alone when you're with me.
Ragland. That's Autumn on the vocals, Sam, and all the gang. They got them a good record going there. Now we're going to go over to East Texas, around Longview, Texas area. My old pal Neil McCoy. This goes back to the 90s, early 90s.
Oh, yeah.
Billy's got his beer goggles on.
He's at the bar. He's been there all night. First 10 beers he's had since her goodbye. Hey! Hey! She left him broke in his new truck. He don't smoke, but he lights one up. Temporary fix for his heartache. He's hurting bad, but he's feeling great. He's on the dance floor yelling free bird, singing off pitch, but he knows every word. Grabs him a girl and he holds on tight. He's chasing everything in sight. He'll fall apart when he gets home, but right now his worries are gone. Life looks good, good, good. Billy's got his beer goggles on. Hey! lot of drunks get real mean. They'll pick a fight over anything. Billy wants to laugh, that's why he's here. You won't see him cry unless you spill his beer. He's on the dance floor yelling free bird, singing off pitch, but he knows every word. Grabs him another girl and holds on tight, that he's chasing everything in sight. He'll fall apart when he gets home. Right now his worries are gone. Life looks good, good, good. Billy's got his beer goggles on. He's on the dance floor yelling free bird, singing off pitch, but he knows every word. Grabs him another girl and holds on tight, but he don't see ugly through bloodshot eyes. He'll fall apart when he gets home. Right now his worries are gone, 'cause life looks good, good, good. So good, good, good. Life looks good, good, good. Billy's got his beer goggles on. How many fingers am I holding up, Billy? Get up, Billy.
What a showman. And by golly, he's still touring, still making a lot of shows and making music. What an act. Neil McCoy. Well, that brings us up to our inspirational song of the show, and you're going to like this one. From up around New Braunfels, Texas, here's my old pal Jason Allen. When Prayers Go Up.
Sitting there with your head in your hand, wondering why you can't get ahead no matter how hard you try. Well, I've been there too, and I'm here to tell you, when prayers go up, blessings come down. All in God's time, they'll all be found. It might seem like there's no hope now. When prayers go up, blessings come down. God already has it planned, what He wants for us. If we just trust in Him, He'll show His love. Best things come to those who pray. When prayers go up, blessings come down. All in God's time, they'll all be found. It might seem like there's no hope now, but when prayers go up, blessings come down. Sometimes it's a whisper, not a loud bang or boom. Sometimes it's a whisper when God's talking to you. Listen to the word. When prayers go up, blessings come down. All in God's time, they'll all be found. It might seem like there's no hope now, but when prayers go up, blessings come down. Blessings come down.
Jason Allen, good one to end up on. Hey, that's going to wrap it up for this show. We hope you've enjoyed it half as much as we did bringing it to you. Until next time, keep it right here for more great music. I'm Bill Green saying adios, boys and girls and livestock.